Have you ever wondered why your dog yawns when they're not sleepy or why they sniff so much on walks? Or what happens if you give them rawhide bones because you think it's good for them? Get ready, because in this video you're going to discover 10 canine secrets that will completely change how you understand your dog. These are dog secrets nobody tells you about, and they might be affecting your dog's happiness without you realizing it. Plan a daily Sniffari. Have you noticed your dog comes back more relaxed after a short walk where they sniffed everything compared to an hour of non-stop walking? There's a fascinating scientific reason most owners don't know. A dog's brain processes scent information so intensely that 10 minutes of free sniffing burns more mental energy than an hour of continuous physical exercise. While you're walking and thinking about your to-do list, your dog is processing thousands of layers of information floating in the air. Dogs have an olfactory brain region about 40 times larger than ours. That's why every Sniffari gives your dog a sensory experience we can't even imagine. During free sniff walks, their nervous system is running at full capacity, decoding stories about other animals. A 2019 study showed that dogs who do regular Sniffaries have significantly lower cortisol levels than those taken on structured walks. Next time your dog stops to smell, remember they're doing the mental equivalent of solving a complex puzzle. Set up a safe space. Imagine having a place at home where nobody can bother you and you can escape when the world gets overwhelming. Your dog needs exactly the same thing, yet most owners never consider this basic need. Dogs experience sensory overload, much like humans do, but they can't verbalize their need for personal space. Vacuum noise, kids shouting, the TV, or family chatter can become a storm of stimuli that overwhelms their nervous system. A safe corner with a blanket becomes their personal sanctuary, a place where they can process emotions without interruptions. It's not just a cute bed, it's a psychological refuge that lets them decompress and regain emotional control. During visits, thunderstorms, or fireworks, this safe space triggers their natural relaxation response, lowering cortisol levels by up to 60%. It's like having a calm switch they can flip when they feel overwhelmed. The key is that everyone in the family respects it completely, including kids and other pets. No one should bother your dog when they're in their safe corner. This simple secret can turn an anxious dog into a balanced one by giving them the emotional control they instinctively seek. Set up a rotating toy box. Did you know you can multiply your dog's interest in their toys without buying anything new? The secret is how you present what you already have at home. While you see a pile of toys, your dog experiences something completely different. Dogs habituate quickly, so items that are always available lose their appeal and become practically invisible. It's like how you stop noticing a picture on your wall after seeing it every day. The same thing happens with toys that are always scattered around the house. By rotating toys weekly and keeping only 3 out, each reintroduction creates the same excitement as a brand new toy. Your dog reacts with the same energy and curiosity they would show when getting a gift. This system taps into canine memory, where objects that disappear for a couple of weeks regain novelty and entertainment value. The absence makes a dog's brain process the toy as new and exciting. It's such a simple trick that it seems obvious, yet most owners never do it and miss a free chance to enrich their dog's life. Learn calming signals. Your dog is talking to you all the time, but you're probably missing 90% of the conversation. Every yawn, blink, and lip lick has a specific meaning that reveals exactly how your dog feels in that moment. When your dog yawns without being sleepy, they're telling you they need you to dial down your body language. Yawning is a stress signal that says the situation is becoming too much for them. It's their polite way of asking you to ease the pressure. But it's not the only one. Repeated lip licking signals emotional discomfort, not hunger, especially during tense social interactions. This behavior shows up when your dog feels anxious or unsure about what's happening around them. These calming signals are universal among dogs and evolved to prevent conflict. Learning to read them lets you respond to your dog's needs before stress turns into a bigger problem. Boost your dog's health with omega-3s. There's one supplement that can transform your dog's health from the inside out, yet the pet food industry would rather sell you pricier treatments. This secret hides behind pharmaceutical products that cost hundreds of dollars. Pure fish oil, given twice a week, works as a natural anti-inflammatory. The EPA and DHA fatty acids in fish oil act directly on the immune system, reducing inflammation at the cellular level. Beyond a shinier coat, omega-3s help lubricate joints, reduce allergies, and support the immune system. They work by inhibiting inflammatory mediators that cause joint pain and stiffness in your dog. A study from 2020 showed that dogs given omega-3 supplements had 40% less joint inflammation than those on standard diets. It's one of the best-kept secrets in preventive veterinary care. Create an anti-storm playlist. What if you could train your dog not to fear storms, using only music? This method works better than most anti-anxiety meds, and it's completely free. Gradual desensitization with low-volume rain and thunder sounds rewires your dog's fear response at the root. Starting with barely audible volumes while your dog is totally relaxed builds a calm baseline that you then expand. Spend about 5 minutes a day at that barely audible level while your dog is relaxed and happy. The key is that your dog doesn't even notice the sounds at first, which lets their brain process them as normal and safe. Each session should include positive reinforcement to create good associations with sounds that used to be scary. Treats and gentle petting during playback teach your dog that these sounds predict good things. A dog's brain forms new neural connections that replace panic responses with conditioned calm. This simple method can erase years of suffering during rainy seasons, but it takes consistency and patience to work. Avoid rawhide. That rawhide you thought was safe could be putting your dog at serious risk. The industry doesn't want you to know what's really in it, because the truth could threaten a multi-million-dollar business. Pressed rawhide bones are treated with bleaching agents and preservatives that can cause life-threatening intestinal blockages. After hides are treated with lime to remove fat and hair, they're bleached and processed with chemicals to improve appearance and shelf life. Once soaked with saliva, these bones get sticky and can expand in the stomach, sometimes requiring emergency surgery in severe cases. Aggressive chewers can also break off large pieces that lodge in the esophagus or digestive tract and cause choking. Emergency vets routinely see dogs who need surgery due to rawhide blockages. Rawhide doesn't digest easily, and large pieces can sit in the stomach for long periods. Safer alternatives include dehydrated cow ears, yak chews, or deer antlers, always under supervision. It's advice that could save your dog's life, but few pet stores will tell you because rawhide is more profitable. The 5-second asphalt check. There's a simple test that can prevent serious burns on your dog's paws, yet most owners never do it. It's so basic it sounds silly, but it can be the difference between a pleasant walk and a vet emergency. On sunny days, asphalt can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot enough to cause second-degree burns in seconds. While you're wearing shoes, your dog's paw pads are in direct contact with this scorching surface that can damage skin instantly. The back of the hand test is foolproof. If you can't keep your hand on the pavement for 5 seconds, it's too hot for your dog. This quick check gives you an exact read on the surface temperature your dog will feel. Dog paw pads are sensitive to extreme heat, and burns can take weeks to heal fully. Paw injuries are especially troublesome because your dog has to walk on them during recovery. Protective booties or delaying the walk until it's cooler are simple fixes that prevent unnecessary suffering. It's an urban survival secret every dog owner should know. And now, before we move on, just know that if you visit happydogsplace.com/gift, you can download a free guide packed with tips to make your dog's life even happier. It's full of fun ideas, helpful strategies, and all the basics every pup needs to thrive. You'll find the link in the description. Practice positive reinforcement with a clicker. Science has shown there's a training method that works 300% better than traditional punishment. The problem is that many old-school trainers resist it because it challenges decades of dominance and control beliefs. Positive reinforcement with a clicker builds stronger, longer-lasting neural connections than fear or dominance. The clicker works like a precise marker that tags the exact moment your dog does the right thing, creating clear communication between you. Dogs trained with treats and a clicker learn cues faster and retain them longer. The clicker sound becomes a reinforcer when it's repeatedly paired with rewards, which makes training more efficient and easier to understand. Physical punishment creates chronic stress that interferes with learning and can cause secondary behavior problems. Rewarding desired behaviors instead of punishing unwanted ones creates a more positive and effective training environment. A study from 2021 showed that dogs trained with positive reinforcement had cortisol levels 50% lower than those trained with punitive methods. This shift not only improves training outcomes, it also strengthens the emotional bond between dog and owner. The dominant paw test. Did you know your dog has a dominant paw that can reveal fascinating things about their personality and confidence level? Just like humans can be right or left-handed, dogs show lateralization that reflects how their brains process information and emotions. The test is simple. Ask them to shake 10 times and note which paw they use most often. Keep track of each try so you get accurate data on their natural preference. Consistency in using one paw points to important neurological patterns. Dogs who consistently use the right paw tend to be more confident and outgoing in social situations. These dogs usually approach new experiences with more certainty and adaptability. Those who favor the left paw are often more cautious yet more sensitive to human emotions. These dogs process the world differently and show greater responsiveness to subtle emotional cues from their people. Canine lateralization is linked to emotional processing in the brain, similar to how it works in humans. The left hemisphere controls the right side of the body, and vice versa. This little test can give you clues about how your dog experiences the world and how to tailor your training to their unique personality. Every technique you've discovered in this video can completely transform your dog's daily experience, from improving digestion to boosting emotional well-being. Even a few of these tips can upgrade your dog's quality of life and strengthen the bond you share. Which of these secrets are you going to try first? Now I recommend watching the next video on your screen. In it, I explain the meaning behind the 60 strangest dog behaviors. Tap the image to open the video and learn them all.